Good morning, all you cool cats and kittens. Saturday morning, and it is 5:30 something. I'm pretty sure I didn't oversleep. This is fine. Yep, my 10 hours is up. I have to do something that might jeopardize my standing with the Lord. Now, I'll show you what I mean. Trust me, nobody is more ashamed of me than me right now. I didn't want it to have to be like this. But what's done is done. We'll have to let history decide. To the surprise of nobody, I'm pretty sure my trailer has an air leak somewhere. I gotta figure it out. In an effort to improve the lighting crisis in my front seat, I have deployed the red light. This is now the red light district. George Washington wishes he could have controlled his troops a little better. The red light district, am I right? I am, in my George Washington book, I think I am 16 or 18 hours into the 41 hours. We're at Valley Forge suffering because George Washington is a freaking idiot. Do you know he wasn't even that good of a general? Not a very spontaneous fellow. I shouldn't criticize yet. I have not finished the book, so I don't know how this war ends yet. But it just seems like, oh, General Howe went one way and I wasn't ready for it, so now I've got to take 4 days to deliberate my reaction, and in the meantime 3,000 of my soldiers are going to die or get captured. But I have to be very thorough. Sorry about that. Anyways, today is not about George Washington and what a terrible leader he was. I don't even know if that, just relax. I love George Washington. But all I'm saying is, if I was under his command, I'd probably be a little annoyed or dead. But today is March 9th. And March 9th holds a very insignificant place in my heart because that's the day that my little sister was born. The 4th out of 6. Donnie and Raj really went for it. Am I right? Julie, like, there's not a lot that needs to be said, especially since I don't like you. And you've been ruining my life for 41 years now, or how old are you? And I think it all stems from the great tragedy of 1987, when you decided to write your fake name, Julie Moxie, all over my baseball cards. Have you figured out why you're such a demon yet, or that was just a phase? Good. One day I might get over it. We shall see. But until then, happy birthday. I guess I have to love you because Mom watches this too. And that's totally fine. Julie, happy birthday. But between you and me and Donnie knows she should have quit after number 3. Let's go trucking. Good.
Fleet anchored off Sandy Hook. The prospector rose that he could track the oil.
Oh, infrastructure? Nice. Oh man, what is this? This appears to be the most terrifying thing one could ever encounter. It's a flatbedder in reverse. El Reno, Oklahoma. So here's the thing. Our fuel stops are sort of like automatically generated by the system. And sometimes the system thinks that I should only go 300 miles from one fuel stop to the next one. And then like, that should be fine for 985 more miles to where I get to deliver. And while yes, that is stupid, that also gives me hope that computers and robots will never take over this planet, because they are stupid. Oh, you saw me spit everywhere? No, it was just phlegm. Oh, it's fine. A little foamy. But I'm here, I'm supposed to get fuel, but I do need to take a shower because it's been a healthy minute. And I didn't trust East Coast water. So I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm going to get fuel. Side note, Robert, I think he works here at This Loves, but he comments on all my videos. Robert, I don't like talking about you like you're not here, but I do notice whenever you comment on everything and you're like, Joe, I'm ready to go trucking. Robert J. Smith, OKC. He signs off with his name on every comment. I freaking love it. But he told me to let him know if I was gonna stop here, and I didn't because I'm the worst. But Robert, I'm here. And when you see this 3 or 4 days from now, you're gonna be like, you mother sucker, dude. Also, I don't know what you look like, so when I go in here to take a shower, unless you come up to me and say that, hey, Joe, I'm ready to go trucking, I'm not gonna know it's you, dude. And for that, I am truly sorry. This guy next to me is parked like a complete savage. He is not good at this. Let's get in line for a shower. Okay, I have gotten in line for the shower. Now I gotta get my shower bag ready. You know what? Jesse Barrymore always has his shower bag preloaded. And I've known this about him for a while. And every time when we would run together back in the good old days, and we'd go shower together, actually shower together in the same shower naked. But we'd get out of the trucks and he'd be all ready and I'd be like, hang on, I need to spend the next 5 to 10 minutes getting all my stuff together. And then I'd always be like in awe of him at just his foresight and planning and preparation, because I don't have any of those abilities. I only enjoy working under extreme duress and last-minutedness. That is a word, you can look it up. Look at my laundry bag. Wherever I stop to do my reset today, better have functional laundry rooms, or I will probably just wear dirty clothes, I guess. It's tough to say. What do I need? Underwear. Found some, and a shirt. Oh, my shirt collection is dwindling. Oh man. Remember when I downsized last time I left the house? I'm like, I don't need to bring 485 shirts. I'm down to 3. And guess what? Today we are all bison. NDSU, am I right? Socks. Okay, not eagle socks. Those are too warm for what it's gonna be today. Oh, come on. Ankle socks? No, dude, what? What is the deal here? I only have ankle socks left? Okay, there's a sock shortage crisis in my truck now. I will wear this and the pants as per the custom. What else do I need to bring? Nothing. Like Jesus said, come as you are. Okay, shower bag ready. My shower's ready. I'll catch you losers later. Oh, good news, everybody. I found him. So, important updates. I found Robert. He does not work here like I thought, so that was my bad.
Hey, okay. Where do I look?
You can look wherever you want.
Okay. I want to look at the right place.
This is the lens, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Robert, you notice my tarp job?
It is a 10 out of 10, except for that strap I see on the back.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't want to discuss that, but Robert has a keen eye for what is not right, and that's not how he'd do it. Robert, here's the thing. I'm gonna need you to have, like, untarp that and then retarp that whole thing in the next 15 minutes because I've got to go.
Do I get your $100 for that?
You do not get $100, but you will get a little bit of clout on the internet.
I'm sure Leah wouldn't mind if I took 100 from her.
Well, she's already got the eyebrows. She doesn't even want anything else.
And they are lovely.
Thank you. I pay. Well, you guys paid for that. Could you watch the ads?
Sometimes.
God, Robert, you're halfway back.
If I'm going to the bathroom, then the ads run. Just being truthful.
Thank you, Robert. Also, please, that's a little more information. Poop time? No, we don't have to talk about it. Robert, you comment on like every one of my videos.
Yes.
And what do you say?
Hey, Joe, I'm ready to go trucking.
And I love that, dude.
Because I'm ready to go trucking.
Dude, I am. Some days I won't be motivated to go trucking, and I'll read through the comments and I'll find yours. And I'm like, we have to do it for Robert.
But you know what my biggest fear is? I've seen that top bunk and it is a mess. Where am I going to sleep?
Big spoon or little? Whatever you want.
Okay. You're just going to strap me with a strap on the back of the trailer. I can sleep back here.
Well, it's better than if Jesse was in charge. Then he'd throw 9 straps over you.
Yes, he would.
And you'd be in big trouble.
Yes.
But you wouldn't go anywhere.
No.
So that's good. Robert, I do have one issue with you.
Okay.
You live in Oklahoma City area?
Yes.
So you're responsible solely for stealing my basketball team?
Yes.
You don't apologize?
No, not at all. Not at all. The team is a lot happier here. They say it doesn't rain. Being truthful with you, Joe.
Robert, nobody comes to the internet for truth.
Oh yes, I forgot.
So you're not going to give me my team back?
No, sorry.
And you're an Arizona Coyotes fan and a Cincinnati Reds fan and a Jacksonville Jaguars fan?
That is correct.
You're a bigger mess than I am with my sports team.
I know I am.
Yeah. Well, I'm listening to a book about George Washington right now.
Is that a shame about Patsy?
There is some foul play going on.
I agree with you 100%.
It's kind of ironic, or no, not ironic. It's a coincidence that every time somebody died, he got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Or power.
Yeah, I think we should call Ted Cruz.
We need to exhume some bodies.
Yes.
And Ted Cruz, we don't need to call Ted Cruz. We need to call Dateline.
Dateline, yes.
Lester Holt.
We get Lester Holt on this.
Get down to Washington, D.C. immediately. They'll know what you're there for. Robert, it's been a pleasure.
I enjoyed it too, Joe.
I think I upset Donald a few days ago because he wanted to come down to New Hampshire, a half hour away from me, to say hi. And I forgot, and B, I felt bad about him driving a half hour one way. But I'm glad you drove 10 minutes. You're
worth my 10 minutes of my life.
But you didn't bring me anything.
No, I didn't.
Grifting is dead.
Here we go again, aren't we?
Jeez. Robert, I have not had anything to eat or drink in 9 days.
How do you do it?
I'm basically one of George Washington's soldiers.
But you know what? Skinny Winter's back now.
Skinny Boy Winter's never been more back.
Yes, it is.
I like this guy. Robert, do you want to go trucking with me?
Hell yeah, I do.
Just park that thing. What is that? A Honda?
It's a Kia.
It's a Kia. You want to park that thing and go trucking?
Let's go trucking.
Arizona's a lot warmer than this.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh, because you're the Coyotes.
Coyotes, yeah.
I'll just drop you off in Glendale or Peoria or wherever they play now.
No telling. I think it's on ASU's campus now.
Robert, it was awesome to meet you.
Nice meeting you too, Joe.
I love you.
Love you too.
Finally, somebody says it back. Wait, one more thing. Robert is back. I'm back. And I just wanted to give Robert's wife, Amy, a shout out, even though she thinks YouTube is
stupid. But you know, Joe, she has good eyebrows too.
Amy's never been more back.
No, she's never been more back.
Thank you, Amy. Make her watch this part, please.
I will, and I will surprise her.
She's gonna be world famous after this.
Yes.
Tell her, I'll give her a bunch of tips. I'll email her about the paparazzi and all the trouble she's gonna go through. Just figure out what her favorite beverage is and tell her, like, she'll want 2 of those.
Yeah.
And then the gifts will never stop. Well, except now, because obviously I'm empty-handed.
Yes, you are.
And you're pretty selfish, so.
Thank you.
There goes Rob. Dude, what a good guy, man. What do I need to do? Fix my tarp. So yesterday, one of my ropes broke, and I fixed it. And now it's broken again. These 2 stand-up coils are my nemesis. And they will haunt me forever. I love a challenge. Unlike George Washington. Okay. Well, Rob, Bobby? No, he said he goes by Rob. I don't want to call him Bobby because then he's gonna get mad at me, and then our newfound friendship down the tubes. Here's the thing, Rob. You cost me 1 hour and 24 minutes. That is correct. I am taking zero responsibility for what should have been only 30-minute break. I am blaming it all on you. I hope you understand. Also, I can't believe you saw me with a strap outside my tarp. That is unfortunate. All right, let's get fuel now. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen, and Rob? It's fuel time. We're done fueling now. We can continue on. I have 8 hours and 1 minute to drive, so I don't really need to stop again for break or anything. And since Rob didn't want to buy me any provisions, those are egg, bacon, and cheese burritos. Dude, I've got an air leak. This is not good. Yeah, I just took a shower, that's why you won't recognize me.
What's that?
So I'm clean, so you won't recognize me. Okay, that joke did not hit. Sorry about that. McLean, Texas. I pulled into this rest area for one reason and one reason only. Poop time! This rest area is pretty cool. It's got a little museum or whatever in there. Is it a museum? I don't know. It's got a bunch of little plaques with different little facts and historical things on it. It's also got a sign that says no bags of urine or poop or whatever. That seems reasonable. It's also a little sad that they needed to post that sign. Truck drivers, we're built different. We just be throwing our bags of urine anywhere. On the right is the big Texan, I guess.
The Americans are curious. Washington's plans, gesture, we could be making ourselves in our most elegant references, and we're introduced.
She gave me the thumbs up. Are you guys ready to rate a tarp job? This looks like a beauty. Hazards on to draw less attention to yourself. Nice. .9 out of 10.
Turn left, then take the second left.
Oh man, what in the hell is this? Is this what are you kidding me right now? Is this really happening? In this economy, we're gonna do this right now, huh? This is a flatbedder in obvious reverse. This is not good. Moriarty, New Mexico. And I want to tell you just how a boss does it. Okay? On my right is a step deck. Okay? Open deck. On my left is a bobtail. And if there's one thing I like more than being parked next to a bob fleet, it's a bobtail. It's pretty quiet over in this corner. I like it. I was gonna park in the dirt where I belong, right when you pull in the entrance there, but that's probably gonna be a madhouse. It is 6:03 p.m., so that means, oh, I forgot to tell you, like, I'm gonna do a reset here, because tomorrow's Sunday. I'm out of hours for the week. I've only got 6 left. Okay, that was being over dramatic. I'm not out of hours, but I've only got 6 left, so I'm doing a reset. I can leave at 4 a.m. on Monday. We still have 500 miles to go. But I don't want to talk about Monday right now. What I want to talk about is how I owe George Washington an apology. I started this video out criticizing the way he leads and governs and strategizes, and all of that might be true or whatever, but the guy had a dogged determination. I will give him that. And he didn't want any of the credit publicly. I mean, he saved all his letters and everything and transported his papers like armed guard everywhere because he knew one day he'd get the clout. And that is some serious foresight. It couldn't be me. Because as soon as I do a good deed, I'm like, I must put this on the internet immediately. Shower me with praise. George Washington, he just didn't want the clout. And that's fine. So, I know I have a lot of George Washington descendants that watch these videos. None of his grandkids, because he didn't have any. I don't know what his deal was. But him and Martha never had a baby. But I bet George wanted to have babies with freaking General Nathaniel Greene's wife. Old Katie Greene there. Sally Fairfax, he had an eye for her, let me tell you. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm accusing one of our forefathers, our very first president, of perhaps having a wandering eye. That's not my fault. You guys are the ones that made me read. Now I have all this knowledge. I'm in Moriarty, New Mexico. Let's have a reset. I actually have a pretty funny story about Moriarty, New Mexico. This TA in particular. It's not my story to tell though. Let's see if Jesse Barrymore will answer his phone and tell me the story that I want to hear. Please be patient. Actually, you don't have to be patient. I'm going to edit all this out. What is his name? Let's call him. He's not going to answer his phone. Like we didn't spend 4 days at orientation together, and this is how he treats me? The founder of orientation on Monday doesn't want to answer my call, huh? Are you there? Okay. If you can hear me, you're the worst. Well, that was fun. I guess you'll have to hear that story some other time. I can't tell it as good as he does. Oh, guess who's calling me? Finally.
Updates!
Updates! I have important updates.
I'm ready.
Actually, I don't have any updates. I just need you. Shut the hell up, Siri.
Shut
God.
the fuck up.
Okay, I'll edit that part out. So here's the thing. Are you familiar with the internet?
Yes.
Are you familiar with Moriarty, New Mexico?
Yeah, remember the one time that I tried to get a tire fixed there that you said I should?
Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Can you just... All right, that's the story that I want you to tell right now. Please go. Oh, by the way, side note, I am subcontracting out my content right now, so thank you. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
What does subcontracting mean?
I'm contracting this out? I'm not doing the clout? You are, yeah, but I'm not going to pay you.
Oh, do I get stock option? And then we stopped again somewhere, and we were looking at my truck, and there was a tire, and it was like, what was the problem with that tire? Like the cords were hanging out and stuff. It was deficient.
The tire.
It was an illegal tire, and it needed to be, I guess, legalized. And then you said, so I guess we call the truck to come here. And I said, are you kidding me? We keep driving. And then I got to Moriarty, New Mexico, and I went to check in with the shop, and they said it's going to be like 5 hours or whatever they say. And I said, screw you, we're going to Santa Rosa. And so we drove to Santa Rosa, and I checked in at the Santa Rosa shop, and they also said that it was going to take a super long amount of time. But I'd forgotten about checking in with the Moriarty shop, so when I got the call from the TA and it said, hey, pull up to bay whatever, numero dos, and we'll get you going. And then I pulled up to the bay, and they had no idea who I was and said I was trying to cut in line. And that's when I went into the office and I said, listen here, you good for nothing mechanics. I'm out here trying to move America. I'm a gosh darn professional truck driver, and you need to work on my timetable, and this is outrageous. And then that's when the guy was like, yeah, we didn't call you. And then I remembered that I had tried to check in at the Moriarty place, and they were the ones that called me. So I had to call Moriarty back and say, sorry, I'm not coming. I tried to do a cheat code to save time, and I came to Santa Rosa and got in trouble with them. So and then the Santa Rosa people pulled me in, and they were like, wow, this tire is like super illegal. It's amazing that you made it here. And I said, I pulled in at my earliest possible convenience because I'm a professional.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
Started the story way before we got to the TA in Moriarty. I guess that's how you say it. Very funny story. Thank you for listening. Okay. Jeez. One day I won't have phlegm. You know what I realized? I've been brushing my teeth with the same toothbrush that I got when I got sick. So every time I brush my teeth, I'm just cramming more disease in my face. I should probably stop that. Not to mention, you guys already freaked me out about this. This is basically a giant septic tank now, or a mini septic tank. But right now, I'm gonna go get some exercise. I'm gonna run, oh, I'm not running anywhere, let's be real. I'm gonna walk at a slow pace, at a slow fat guy pace over that TA and see if those washing machines are working. Hopefully they are, because I need to do laundry tomorrow. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, very important updates. I've returned from my voyage, my scouting mission. And the good news is this TA has 3 washing machines The bad news is they also have 3 out of service signs on said washing machines. That place is in ruins, this TA. I don't think I've ever gone in that building. I think the only time I've actually come in this parking lot was with Jesse that time, when he forgot that he'd called them to get in line to get his tire fixed, and then he decided we were going to leave and go to the next TA. And then when the next TA called him, he thought it was just... We went over that already. I went to the bathroom in there, and I don't want to be too graphic or anything, but I think I counted 8 urinals. 1 did not have a plastic bag on it, and that's the one I used, and that one definitely does not flush. So how this place is still in business, maybe Burger King and Pizza Hut are keeping them afloat. I don't know. I wonder what the CEO of Travel Centers of America makes per year. Oh, Jesse's got me doing this thing. Whenever you get mad at an establishment, just look up how much the CEO makes annually. That's not how you spell America. CEO. The salary of the CEO of Travel Centers of America. As Chief Executive Officer Director at Travel Centers of America, Jonathan M. Perchik made $7,278,620 in total compensation. Bruh, can you take like a $1,000 pay cut, fix some urinals around there and your washing machines? Capitalism is back. So I just Googled laundromats near me, and the closest one is 1.1 miles away. Looks like I'm not going to be doing laundry tomorrow. Right now it is 8:34. In a few hours we're going to have to turn the clocks forward. I'm not going to do anything. Technology does it all by itself now. But regardless of all that, 34 hours is still 34 hours. I don't care what the government says. Actually, the government says I need to take 34 hours off. So I guess I do care what the government says. What I'm trying to say is good night. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Orientation is on Monday.